This week, Israelis throughout the world were glued to their TV screens watching Shahar Pe'er, the Israeli wonder girl on the tennis circuit, in that crucial match in the fourth round against Martina Hingis. And now joining us on the live back in Israel is Shahar Pe'er. Shahar, how are you?
Hello, how are you? Good, thank you.
Thanks for joining us on Info Live TV. Shahar, tell us about that match.
It was a great match. It was a really strange match because we started on Monday and on Sunday, and we finished on Monday, and because of the dark, and we played 3 sets, and it was a very tight match. And unfortunately, I finished it with a loss, but it was a great experience, and I had a very good 2 weeks.
Now, Shahar, everyone was convinced you were on such a roll. When you took that second set from Martina Hingis, we were convinced you would go on to win the match. Do you think if there hadn't been a break, you could have won the match?
It could be. You never know. Tennis is tennis, and sport is sport. Everything can change, and but I'm sure the momentum was with me, and I was a little bit unlucky with the dark, but that's tennis and that's sport, and for next time I have to learn from it.
Right, well, use the word unlucky. In 4 years you've jumped over 850 places in the world ranks. It's nothing short of remarkable. Tell us, what are you putting in your chicken soup? What's going right for you?
I have the last 2 years in the tour is unbelievable for me. Now I'm ranked like around 24, 26, and I just hope to keep going and to work hard as I work, and just to keep and improve everything in my tennis and climb in the ranking.
Well, we're very proud of you over here. Now tell us, Shahar, what was the support like in Paris? Was there a lot of Israeli support for you there?
A lot of Jewish came, and a lot of Israeli people came and support me with flags and were shouting in my match, and it was really nice. And I think against even Dementieva, most of the crowd was with me, and with Hingis, I guess it was even, but it was very excited.
What goes through your mind when you're playing a tie-break point or you're playing a really tough point? What goes through your mind?
Just to be there and to play the best, and just to hit the ball as best as I can, and not to push, and just to be there every shot and try to do my best.
Do you feel like an ambassador for Israel on the tennis circuit?
For now, I have the best results from the women's side of the Israeli tennis, and if everybody feels like this, it's really warm. It makes me really warm, and I think it's a very nice thing.
Now, Shahar, maybe you have a bit of an identity crisis. You go from the green of the tennis lawn to the green of the IDF. Are you going back to your base now?
I go to the army now when I go back. I'm now at home, and tomorrow I have to go to the army.
So is that some sort of identity crisis for you? How do you deal with that?
I have to go every day when I'm at home for a few hours and do my jobs there, the office jobs, and it's for 2 years. And
do the other players on the world circuit ask you ever about your life as a soldier?
Yeah, a lot of people ask me, a lot of players, a lot of media ask me, and they're really interesting about it.
What's next for you? Where are you off to next on the tennis scene?
I'm now home for a week, and then I go to Eastbourne for one tournament on grass, and then I'm going to play Wimbledon.
Wow, listen, I'm an Englishman, and I grew up in Wimbledon, and I'm hoping to see you in the final with Israeli flag. What do you say?
I hope so too.
Well, listen, we wish you all the best of luck. Info Live TV is right behind you all the way, and maybe when you get to Wimbledon, we'll speak to you again. What do you say?
Yeah, I hope so. Will be perfect.
Okay, Shahar, good luck for the future. Thanks for joining us on Info Live TV.